Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Good evening and welcome to the first annual Xfinity Series All-Star Race. Here at Coca-Cola, we got our All-Star Open race happening right now. We're just finishing up practice. Then, much like the truck race, we will get into a randomized qualifying event, and then we will head on to our 20-lap feature with a halftime caution. And then we will have our field set for our All-Star race. Much like the trucks, we will have the top 10 advance to the All-Star race. So a generous helping of advancers in this one. Just about half of them. There's 21 entries. So all you got to do is finish in the top 50% and you are through. And then we will have a field of 22 All-Stars here at Coca-Cola for a nice 50-lap event. Gonna take a little while, much like the truck race did this afternoon. So let's get into the show. Hope everyone's doing good tonight. I know some people are excited to get the silly season underway finally. We'll get into more details as the race goes on. Alright, who's ready for qualifying? Drum roll, please. Alright, looks like we got Carponche on the pole, Zach Ross outside front, and then we got a nice starting position for McLaughlin and Lane. Second row, third row is Anderson Murphy, and fourth row Cook and Madden, and rounding out your top 10 is Price and Gallagher. 69 truck won the All-Star race earlier today, and looks like the 69 car is looking to race her way into the show and go 2 for 2 for 69 tonight. Got 23 seconds to go before they get the count to green, and we'll be racing momentarily. You can see the whole field here. Looks like Perez is going to be starting 21st, so nowhere to go but up. And who else we got? Callum Johnson fighting for his first All-Star race. Freddie John right down there to Leon. Okay. So if you guys weren't present for the truck race, let me explain what's going to be happening during this off season. so basically I'm going to go ahead with the driver contracts, and we're going to postpone the sponsor contracts for now. If the driver contracts goes well, we will maybe look into sponsor contracts for future, but just to keep it a little bit simple and kind of get more technical as things go on, we can just, you know, roll out the driver contracts first. So what's that all about, you ask? We're going to be doing contracts. Basically, I'll probably cap it between 3 and 5 years as a max contract. You sign a driver for a longer contract, you'll get a better discount on his race fee. However, if you wish to break it, the longer remaining contracts will have a higher penalty to break. It probably won't be very cheap, so it'll kind of make you think twice before signing all your drivers to the max contracts. Basically, if you have a couple races to go, it'll be a smaller fee compared to if you have, you know, 3 seasons left on that driver's contract and you wish to break it. So just to give you a rough idea of what that's all about, that's what we'll be doing. There'll be a larger discounted rate for longer contracts, which I think only makes sense. You know, you're signing a driver long term, he'll give you a bit of a break. He or she actually will give you a bit of a break on the deal. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Like usual, you won't be able to really fire yourself from your own team. So that is something that's just going to be locked in for your whole team until your driver retires anyway, and then you'll be free reigns. But that's a very long time away, at least 20 seasons or so, I think. So let's go racing. The Open has started. 20 laps. I got to remember to throw the yellow on lap 9 so we can get a nice break halfway through this one, and then our top 10 will advance. Hopefully there's a lot less carnage than there was in the truck race. That was quite the spectacle. I think we had 11 DNFs in the truck Open. But that's usually what happens. You know, these guys really go for it in this exhibition event. You know, it's double prize money. Race winner tonight is getting 200k old hard cash, and much like truck race, we will have some prize money for our segment winners as well. Here we go. 31 of Cook. Looks like he might lead the first lap, or the 17 of Anderson. Anderson's gonna get it by half a car length. Got a couple Matitude entries right there. One's on the bottom, and that is looking close between the 20 and the 48. Wow. We saw what happened early on in the truck event. Huge wreck right at the top of the field, causing a lot of trucks to get damaged early on. Alright, Matitude occupying the first 2 positions. Oh, and we got our first wreck. Looks like the 21. Oh, this is a big one. Looks like that 69 car is going to... Ooh, legal hydraulics on the 69. Oh, that's a rough start for these guys. Not how you want to start the night. Long ways to go. Caution is out for the first time. Looks like the 93 is going to pit early. That's 2 Toyotas out of the running. Let's go back and see what happened. Ooh, that is unhappy. Give me 1 second, folks, and we'll go right back. I just gotta tend to that here. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. Wanted some attention. All right, let's go check out this accident while we're under caution. So it looks like, I mean, I could kind of see something was happening right here. 48 and 20 nearly collect. They just touch. Let's get a helicopter view of this. Look for the 93, 69, and 21. Ooh, contact between the 18 and 96. Nearly starting a accident at the back. That 21, I think, kind of comes up on the 69. Here we go. Getting tighter. And yet, 69 had nowhere to go. 21 just coming up on them. And even the one car of Curtis getting involved there. 21 nowhere to go. 82, 83, and the 92 all involved. Quite a few cars involved in that one. 82 and 90, 83 teammates, of course. They got away with some minimal damage, but still some damage. But let's go live again. We should be going. It looks like we have an extra lap of caution for some reason. It's okay. They'll probably need it to get all caught up. Lights out on the pace car. Going green next time by. Remember, we'll have a bit of a break on lap 10. Damage. That 92 has heavy front end damage. He'll want to pit at halftime. I don't know if he will, though. AI is funny sometimes. 93 back on the tail end. 69 with some rear damage still showing. Hopefully she's still able to stay up to pace. Remember, you just need to finish. Ooh, that's heavy front damage for the 82 as well. 21 car looks to be alright after that. The 83 retire? Where's the... oh, the 83 is right there. So minimal damage for the 83. 82, however, suffered heavier front end damage. Looks like it's just a survival race now for some of these guys. You just gotta run those laps and hopefully you finish in the top 10 with some misfortune from other people. Attitude Motors occupies the top 3 positions. None of their cars qualified for the All-Star race tonight, so all 3 looking to make the show. You see the 24 of JRV Motorsports in 4th place, the only JRV Motorsports entry that didn't qualify. I think the 21 might be coming down pit road or trying to pass on the inside. I'm not sure what Patricia's doing, but she's not off to a great start tonight. Here we go. We are green flag racing again for 5 more laps at least before our segment break. 24 ducking down low. Not sure if that's the smartest move. Five car of Johnson starting to get washed up now. Nobody going with him. 3 wide for the lead. Who's gonna have the help? I think that 17 car in the middle might have the most. Before trying to make something work down low. Attitude side by side now for the lead. Yeah, lap cars could always play a big role. Let's see where everyone's pace is after first green flag lap. Looks like the 82, 93, and 69 are all kind of in their own little pace there of their own. 21 making a pit stop. Her race likely finished for the night. These 3 are all staying relatively close together, so they may not be as slow altogether as they would be individually. 20 car, Wayne King out front. And we got a big wreck happening. Huge wreck. 31 cars involved, 24, 81 suffered some rear end damage. Wow. Another rare caution filled race, just like the other open. Looks like this happened with the, looks like the 2 might have been the one that kind of came up there. Oh, 24 just getting hit maneuvered by the 41 and the 2. Again, nowhere to go for the 24. 41's kind of already on his bumper, and the 2 merges up into the 41, and they just take him out. And of course, what goes down must come up, and 31 taking out the 81. Another 3 cars badly damaged. Looks like the 24 might have been the least damage of those 3, but I'm sure there's still a lot of damage there. Break for the rookie. Back live now. 3 more contestants, all injured. Bring a total of 6 cars with heavy damage. We'll see who can survive this. 21 still stayed on the lead lap with all that. That's crazy. 31 on pit road. 31 be able to get out in time before the pace car comes around. We'll see. Losing a lap in a 20 lap race is always going to be bad for you. Alright, let's see if there's anybody that wants to come down pit road to fix that damage. 92 still staying out. 24 electing to come down pit road. Smart decision. As the... see the 81 car stayed out. That's a bold strategy gotten. Heavy damage from that 81. Potentially hope for this 24 if he can fix some damage. 31 has now officially gone down a lap, so first car to lose a lap in this race. (24) getting some damage fixed. Looks like that hood still looks pretty badly buckled. That's the part of the car you want to kind of preserve in these types of races. Yeah, they didn't really fix it very well, but it might just be enough. We will see a lot of rear end damage from these guys running in the back. 82 with some front end damage. Seem to be faster than the 93 and the 69, so maybe they're suffering from some engine damage. While the 82 just has cosmetic. 81 will likely be off pace as well. 92 clearly going to be off pace. 83 should be okay, but wasn't able to get around the 92, so maybe Caleb Lane also suffered some damage there. Choose for the 6 car. Oh, the 5 car of Johnson slow on the apron. Well, these guys are going to have a 1-lap shootout before our segment breaks, so maybe this might be a huge break for Johnson if it's not terminal. If they can get that fixed in time, should be okay. Looks like the 24 might even come down pit road as well. But we got a 1-lap shootout for the stage break. Ooh. Blue Dog announcing the, I guess, would it be the higher finisher gets demoted to trucks with better equipment, or the lower finisher? Let us know, Tristan. Alright. 1-lap shootout. Like everyone's crossed the line now. I am going to throw the yellow and watch them race back. Some with a terrible pit strategy. Eventually just a flat tire fix because the left sides were getting repaired there. 42 of Zach Shaw Making something happen down low. Looks like it's going to be the 17 car at the line. If the 20 doesn't get the momentum back, it's going to be very close. Oh, the 20 just squeaks out the 17, but that was very close for third place. Ooh, a little contact between the 17 and the 48, the teammates there. That was very close. But you can see just the gaps from these cars in just one lap before getting around the 82. These guys are very slow. The 21 car actually in some good gains. So this is the only segment break we're having in this one, and then depending on how many times these guys decide to crash, we'll have hopefully a caution-free race for the rest of this one. Oh, okay, so the higher finisher, Blue Dog, gets a truck race or truck seat for next season. Slightly better equipment than their Xfinity program, which has been painfully unupgraded the whole season. But they've managed to do well. Zach Shaw, kind of the newer teammate of Freddie John, I'd say has outperformed his teammate since joining the team, but Freddie John has probably had the better finishes, just not the consistency. Do we have any takers down pit road this time? Hopefully not the 5 car, because he just made a nice green flag stop. Doesn't look like we're going to have a single car come down pit road for the segment break. No money for this race, just a reminder, but the top 10 will advance and participate in the All-Star race. If you're kind of new to that format, it's just basically not how many cars you have in the field. It's just basically the highest finisher from each team will receive the prize money for whichever position they finish in. So if your cars finish 1, 2, 3, you only get the prize money from first, and the second team will receive from fourth onwards. Right, coming off of turn 2, we'll be going green next time by. Threw road course cautions on if I didn't mention it before. So the yellows here are quick, 1 lap yellows. I guess 2 laps technically, because they collect the field and then do 1 full lap, but quickie yellows. Hopefully we can get this running green for the rest of the way. It's been kind of a caution fest so far. I think this was our 3rd caution already in the first 11 laps, so quite a painful start to the open. However, all cars are still running. 1 car a lap down, 20 on the lead lap. And I would guesstimate where I'd say the top 11. No, the 1 car has damage as well, so I would say about 10 cars roughly haven't crashed or hit anything as of yet. Could very well be your top 10 at the end of these 20 laps here. Main King taking the green flag for segment 2. We will see who is gonna come out up top at the end of this thing. Atkinson pulling down early on his teammate there. Anderson. Panche staying high. The 42 of Zach Shaw staying with the 48. Those cars have quite the run down low. 48 abandons the low line. Now he goes for first. Oh, the 48 truck dominate most of the All-Star race earlier today, but had to make his way up through the field at least more than once. Nearly got the win, but just fell a little short at the end. 48 of Atkinson trying to replicate that once he makes the show, of course. 3 wide for second. King just cruising up front right now. Looks to be one of the stronger cars in the field. It's like after the first lap, looks like we have about a 15 car pack. Afterwards, it's guys are a bit slower. The 24 and 5 car might have just gotten hung out behind some slower cars. Sorry, the 5 car, because the 5 car pretty much undamaged. 81 car showing heavy damage. Might just be able to squeak it out though if there's a big accident. Try and keep our eye on that transfer spot. It's like after lap 2 the field's thinning out a little bit more. 21 car barely holding on to this draft. 92 heavy front end damage, still able to stay with these guys. That's rather impressive. Almost unbelievable, really. Make up a few more spots if he wants to contend for the win. Last time by, the 17 car held the final spot, so it looks like after this 3 wide action, 1 car in this little pack here will not advance. 1 car having damage as well. 83 also involved in a wreck. It looks like the undamaged cars are starting to gap themselves from the rest of the field. We have our longest green flag run since the start of this one. '18 car occupying the last and final transfer spot. Meanwhile, Matthew Price in the 43 car takes over the lead. 41 not too far behind. That's driven by Paul Erickson, the rookie. Ooh, a little bit of contact between the 17 and 42. Try and stay with the transfer spot as best as I can. It's like right now that 1 car might be occupied. That's incredible how that 92 car can just stay with these guys. Obviously not as fast, but look at that hood. I'm liking this 92 car. If it's this fast with that much damage, can you imagine if he didn't get any damage? That's unbelievable. Getting that front end downforce, I guess. Last time by, 2 car holding on to 10th, but now that's 1 car wants that spot. 1 car involved in that first wreck we had, so I'm not sure how much damage he got, but whatever happened to it, looks like it's been fixed. 96 now moves into 10th place. 2 car looking to take over that spot. Like the 2 Blue Dog cars are teaming up in the middle. And here we go. This is a very close wreck. Oh, there we go. That was inevitable, wasn't it? 92 barely escaping that one. 2 car of Freddie John involved. 17 of Anderson also involved. This driver was already on the block. Oh, sorry. Looks like his race might be over. I need a tow and some damage fixed. Ugh. Brutal. Right, let's see what happened here between the 17. Yeah, it looks like I want to say the 41 kind of came down Looks like they just kind of linked up. 18 nowhere to go, just involved in that. And the one car collecting the two once they went back on the track. 18 getting away with little to no damage. Look at that two car. What a huge hit. That car is destroyed. This angle makes it look like somebody hacked it up. That's going to be all she wrote for the 17. 5 car just barely squeaking by. And we're going to re-rack them and stack them for another restart. Go live again. Looks like the 2 car has our first retirement. I think we found out our answer here for the Blue Dog camp. Zach Shaw's making another appearance in the truck series, as per Tristan. 1 car occupying 10th right now. A little bit of damage from that incident there. 18 not showing any damage, which is shocking because he came on the track pretty aggressively. Now showing a little bit of rear end damage. But this goes back to the 92. If these guys have some damage now, maybe the 92 might be able to compete. Time will tell. I think we're going to have a quick green flag run after this. Of about 2 laps. Barring any setbacks and cautions. These guys are just to prey on the misfortune of this lead pack. If there is a huge wreck up front, one of these guys not in the top 10 could spoil. Really not sure why that 5 car was so off pace. I'm thinking maybe Callum got held up behind some slower cars, but now he should be okay. Potentially 21 could get in his way. 92 is always going to be a threat of losing the draft with damage like that. 1 car might now have engine damage. Looks like he's got damage on both sides of him. Pretty heavy impact he just survived. And look who's back in the race. The 17 of Anderson. 1 lap down. But I think he's 1 lap down. Either way, I'm not liking Anderson's chances of not having engine damage. So we will see what's going to happen coming to the green flag right now. The 8 leads. Number 6 of Carpentier is in 2nd place. We got Wayne King in 3rd, Foster 4th, Shaw in 5th, Price in 6th, and we got Murphy in 7th. In 8th place, we got Caleb Lane. 9th is the 18 car of Zach Ross. In your final transfer spot is Vince Curtis in that 1 car. We're going to see how fast this car is now. We get going. Here we go. Green flag. Not a great start by that 83 car. 86 is going to pull down low. I think he'll probably start sinking like a ship. He tries to out-drag some of these cars without damage. Starting to hold up the 5 car. The 1 car predictably slow. 21 like a bit faster. Here comes the 5 car of Johnson. Either the 92 or the 5 car holds that final transfer spot. I want to say the 92 might be in 10th right now. We've got a small battle for the lead. Wayne King takes it over. 6 car making it 3 wide. Final lap of the All-Star Open. And across the line, the 18 car was the final transfer car. So a little bit higher than I thought it was. Now the 83 car holds the final transfer spot. So this is the transfer spot right here. The 92 and 83. One of these cars could advance. There's only room for one of them. 92 may not have the finesse or power to get around the 83 without some help. Coming off of turn 4 now. Wild race for the lead up front, and it looks like the 84 or 40, yeah, 84 might. Oh my god, why do I keep calling the 48 84? 84 may take the win, and the 83 has got the final transfer spot. What a close race. But unfortunately for Cameron Murphy, just came up a little bit short. I'm gonna blame that front end damage, but good for him for actually staying with these faster cars, but eventually just came up short. Great hustle for Johnson, rallying back up into the top 10 after some miscalculated pit stops, maybe a flat tire going down. Lucky for him to advance, but unfortunate for all these guys you see here. Just caught up in a wreck, some of it their own fault, some of it not, just victims, but that's racing for you. Looks like the 48 got the win, but just over Wayne King. 10,000ths of a second separating him. But the 48 is your open winner. I'm going to take a 3-minute intermission to reset and get everything organized for the All-Star race, and we will be back momentarily for the main show. We are back for our main all-star show. Throw up your entries here. We got 22 racers battling for 200K. A sweet 200 grand. Anybody would be excited to have in their driver's pocket tonight. I'm going to explain how everyone kind of qualified. Remember, we just had our open, the top 10 advanced. Just pulling up my little sheet here for y'all. All right, for the Xfinity Series All-Star Race, we have the number 9 car driven by Alex Jarvie, our series champion, followed by 11 race winners this season out of 17 races. Quite impressive. Those are Ron Marks in the 13 car, the 85 driven by Dominic Hall, the number 99 driven by Hope Torres, 29 Sebastian Alonso, 26 Nicholas King, the 89 of Archie McDonald, 23 of Alfred Soto, 84 of Jack Carr, the number 4 driven by Zane Garrett, 33 driven by Dave Grubb, and the 61 of Liam Tanner. The remaining drivers, you see the 48 of Atkinson, the 20 of Wayne King, 43 of Matt Price, the 96 of Cameron Murphy, 41 of Paul Erickson, the number 5 of Callum Johnson, the 18 driven by Zach Ross, 42 by Zach Shaw, the number 6 of Elliot Carpentier, and finally, last but definitely not least, the 83 of Caleb Lane, qualifying in the open race. All right, so let's get into our rando qualifying sesh. Everyone knows the deal. Gonna be randomized, so we don't have to wait through 8 minutes of me blabbering on about God knows what. I'm sure I could fill the time, but I don't want to. Let's do it. All right, 84 of Jack Carr on your pole for this first All-Star race. Dominic Hall, the supervillain, on the outside front row. Looks like we got Alonzo Erickson sharing row 2, Torres and Price in row 3, Garrett Ross in row 4, King and McDonald sharing the 5th row, Grubb Carpentier in row 6. We got Soto Murphy row 7, Jarvie and Lane in row 8, Marks Tanner row 9. Row 10 is Shaw and King, and rounding out your final row is Johnson and Atkinson. Here we go. 6 seconds. Drivers, start your engines. This is the all-star race. Hold on, we can do better than that.
Please welcome the man in charge of activations and promotions for Lucas Oil, Greg Cazzo. NASCAR Nation, say it with me! Drivers, start your engines!
All right, that was better. Guy needs to say it with some confidence. What the hell was that tapping on the microphone? Jesus Christ. This is a freaking all-star race, man. This is all about showmanship. Here we go. 11 rows, 2 by 2. One of these guys is walking away with Keith likes the first one better. Fuck off, man. I tried. I had that one loaded from the finale in season 1 of the Truck Series, if you guys all remember that one. I didn't take it off. Keep it up and I'll throw some commercials in this. All right. $50 laps for the Xfinity All-Star race here at Coca-Cola. Same segments as the Truck Series race. We're going to do 20 laps, and finish her off with a 10-lap shootout. $10,000 for each segment winner. Something I just threw out there at the halfway point of segment 1 in the Truck All-Star race. I just want these guys to have a little motivation, keep things exciting for you guys. It's always better when people race for money. Yeah, I probably should put commercials back in, but it's too much work to crop them all and then put them on my piece. Like, it's a pain in the ass. Alright, first annual Xfinity Series All-Star race is green. Two-time winner Jack Carr leading us out for the lead in turn 1, that Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. That's one slippery hot dog. Torres finishing the season off with a very bitter finish at Phoenix after an incredible season. She wants redemption. From the teammates, 26 and 99 together, and they link up on the low line. Like, that's what's gonna happen here. VRM to the lead. Nicholas King. Another disappointing result from VRM. He knocked out in the second round of the playoffs. Single-handedly won the regular season, I'd say, a couple races before it ended. Just a very disappointing playoff run. 3 races. It's very, very little room for error. He's making up for it now. Nicholas King to the lead. Alex Jarvie, your series champion. Up front now, getting pushed by Caleb Lane. Couple of the pink T-Mobile cars. Different team, same sponsor. Here goes Lane for the lead. Synchronized pulling out there with him and Ron Marks. Here comes Rub pushing his teammate. Like, all the HRI cars were pretty high up coming on that front straight. Looks like Soto's getting shuffled back now. HRI going for it. Got a car that's already kind of lost the draft for some reason. I think that's the 42 of Zach Shaw. Oh! And we got a spinner. Trying to get to it. Oh, Dave Grubb on the infield spinning. Surprisingly, that car looks pretty clean. A little bit of damage on the side there, that's expected. The caution out? I'm not sure. Yes, caution came out. Ooh, that looked pretty dicey. Alright, let's go back and watch that replay. Didn't have the best angle from this. Boy, I like the helicopter. It shows who merges onto who. Okay. I think the 26 hooks the 6 car, and 33 just an innocent bystander there. Thankfully, he didn't collide at such an angle where they hit the wall. 33 just locks him up and just barely misses the wall. Luckily for him. Huge break for the 42. Alright, we are back live now. Bit of a shuffle there. These guys try and slow down for the pace car. That could have been substantially worse for those two cars if they came back up onto the track. We've seen many times what happens there. Not pretty. Caleb Lane out front early. Ron Marks looked like he was on a bit of a charge before that caution came out. Ron Marks, the man who nearly lost his job at the about halfway point of the regular season. All right, we got some action on pit road. Looks like Sebastian Alonso hit pit road. See what that's about in just a second. Not sure why the 18 is elected to pit. I don't think they had any damage, but the 6 and 33 certainly will want to come down pit road. Get some fresh tires, because that was a lot of rubber they left on the track. And more importantly, fix that damage. Yes, they don't want to fix or get new rubber. But what happened to the 29 car? Looks like the 29 car has now gone a lap down. Try and figure out what happened here. Hopefully it's not a tow. Ooh. Like he got kind of stuck on the apron. Oh, that's why the 18 car pit. Coming to the caution. This is turn 1. Like they were just kind of gonna check up for the pace car. 18 and 29 hook a little bit. And 41 tapping the 29 slightly. Yikes. Like the 6, 18, and 33 might join back up just in time. 29 still on pit road. Unfortunate. I think that just leaves Jess and the boys one car left on the lead lap. The 96 here. That beautiful Dex Imaging Ford Mustang. Here we go, back to green flag. '83 leads us off. Ron Marks close behind. A good start from him. Not a great start from the 9 car. I think the 23 might make a move and try and link up those HRI Fords. You know, Fords looks like they're invading the top 5 here. 4 of them in the top 5 now. Actually, all 4 in the top 4. Let's see who's managed to stay on pace. Lose a little bit of pace. 32 car not looking quick right now. Car low as well. 33 looks like he's back on it. As well as the 6. Back up front now, we still got the HRI cars. 1 and 2, 84 in 3rd, and the 96 looking to take that away on the low line. Whirlwind of emotions coming from Blue Dog. Looks like Tristan Grace ready to fire driver Zach Shaw after promoting him less than 15 minutes ago. Probably would have been better for Shaw to have dropped out of the open. Looks like Shaw's about to lose the draft again. No damage on that car that I can see. Not up to pace, doing about 180. This lap was a 57.50. Fastest lap of the race is a 56. 56.30. So quite a ways off pace. It's the 9 car. The champ. Out up front. Not likely going to stay there with Ron Marks right behind him. He looks quick tonight. No real dominant car right now, as we've seen in the Truck Series All-Star Race. It was the 48 and 82 show till some bad luck happened to both those guys to kind of take them out of the running. Still in segment 1 here, about halfway through now. Missing a lap 20 for $10,000. Who's gonna take it? Looks like we got quite a field still in contention. About 16 cars, it looks like, still fighting for that money. Dave Grubb might have lost the draft with Carpentier. I go back a little, I'm not sure. And the 41 also suffered a bit of damage as well, so maybe these guys just a little off pace now because of their damage. But that 42 car is struggling for whatever reason. Not sure why. 29 car should be on pace, but no one to draft with, so looks like the 29 car might go 3 laps down before this one's over with. Oh, and another one. Here we go. 43 taking evasive maneuvers. Wow. The 84 really just saved that? We're under caution regardless, so let's go back and see what happened. Quite the save. Minimal carnage from that one. Same thing we've seen. Looks like the 26 car involved yet again. Oh no, 85. Keith Hughes' best friend right there. Taking note of his comments in the section of the peanut gallery and taking out probably Hughes' best car right now. Giving him a little bit of damage. We'll see how that goes for the rest of this one. Try and go back live, just making sure nobody or any funny business. Oh, yeah, I had a feeling. The other Avalanche Territory Racing car. Oof. Big oof. Same thing. It looks like he kind of just went down there on his own merit. I'm gonna call not making any friends. Yeah, that's just something that happens with Coca-Cola. It doesn't matter what version you have. They like to wheel hop on the apron. So a little bit of damage there from the 96. The heavy damage, the 18 car. I didn't think it was that big of a hit. That'll take the 18 car out of the mix, and we might have our first moving chicane. Oh wow. 61. Just unfortunate timing and placement. That 18 car is likely out of contention now. Couple of takers on this caution flag. Looks like we have the 23 of Soto, 83 of Lane, 26 of King, and then we'll have some of our cars that were damaged. B2 gonna come down pit road. Not sure if they have any damage or not from running by themselves, but they'll try and work on the car. Can't get any worse, right? Losing the draft without anything happening. Tough luck for our pole sitter, though. That 85 car not making any friends on Hughes Motorsports. I'm gonna call. I'll know what happened. 2 races to go. Disaster. 3 car gonna get off and going again. One still on pit road, fixing that damage. 18 needing a tow, so the 29 lose another. No, looks like the 29 caught a small break there, didn't go 3 laps down, but still 2. Nearly unrecoverable, but might get lucky. Could be at the right place at the right time once or twice. Alright, Ron Marks is going to lead us to this restart. Lap 12 of 50. Racing to lap 20 for $10,000. I think our 3rd caution already. Guys aren't racing as clean as the trucks, that's for sure. Bit of a mix-up in the back there for starting order. And we are back racing. Rank car holding back a little bit. Here comes the first open transferee in that 5 car of Johnson. Nearly didn't make this race. Couple lucky cautions after kind of an awkward pit strategy, putting him further back in the field, losing the draft, getting the cautions right, and just barely squeaking in. Go a little further back here to see how things are getting sorted between the damaged cars and non-damaged cars. 29 cars should be fast. 23 car made a pit stop. These guys all made pit stops. Need to get back up to the pack before they lose the draft. I think the 42 might be a little quicker right now. Hasn't lost the draft after 1 lap, so that's good. '26 and 84 opting to battle each other versus stay with the pack. Ooh, this 43 very close to the 48. I think they were touching. Of Ron Marks starting to solidify himself as one of the stronger cars in this field. 99 and the 9 car also look quite strong. 20 car led a bit earlier in this race and fell back, gaining those spots back now. There goes the 96 car back from his tow. He'll be 3 laps down now. Bit of position jockeying there between the 89 and 99. I think some of those cars just got strung out too far and they lost the draft. Maybe the 96 car can pull them along. 84, or sorry, 42 car looking much stronger now after that last pit stop. Maybe they needed some repairs or chassis adjustment, but they don't seem to be as slow now. Lost the draft, but they'll likely get that back maybe at the next restart. See, it's gonna be close to see if they lost the draft or not. And 3 wide, 4 wide, constantly. Tight racing. The 9 car has taken over the lead. 13 right on his heels, and we got the 89 and 9 car looking to link up now, some teammates. If Ron Marks doesn't get any help by the end of the straightaway, that might just be the case. Like the 89, oh, 89 just barely clears the 13. That was a power move. Garvey Motorsports 1-2, HRI in 3rd, and VRM in 4th. 6 car is a Galiza entry. Got all 4 makes in the top 5 right now, so that's pretty cool. Top 17, racing to lap 19, and taking the caution on 20. That 18 car is very slow, doing 170. You guys are doing 190, so 20 miles an hour slower. Said it when it happened. It's our first moving chicane of the night. Saw a couple of those in the truck series, making it a bit of a wild card when it came to catching the lap traffic. Right, on the backstretch for the second last time in this segment. $10,000. Looks like Ron Marks wants that money. Got Matitude Motors linking up on the bottom there behind him. Marks is going to stay high with Jarvie. Matitude going to break it up a little bit on that low line. Final lap of segment 1. Jarvie down low on Marks now. Jarvie will need to get this pass done soon. It doesn't look like the low line has a lot of support. Just barely clears him. Ron Marks now going down low. Who's going to have the help? I'm going to throw this yellow before I forget. Alright, yellow flag is out. Racing back. Here we go. Ron Marks down low. Gonna have help from the 48 and 20. Which line is going to prevail, high or low? High line will have the support. Low line, maybe not. Here they come. And it's gonna be, oh, the 9 car by a fender. Wow, how close was that? 8 thousandths of a second for $10,000. Jarvie just barely getting the 10K. I will gladly take that, thank you. All right. That was segment 1. Pretty exciting, I would say. 18 car lives to stay 3 laps down. Looks like these guys kind of lost the draft, but I would assume they would be a little quicker. Maybe not the 61, but I think the 42 looked fast there. Likely see everyone come down pit road for this one. Silly not to, because you'll have to come down pit road under green if you don't. I really thought Ron Marks would have had it there. That was a good finish. Yeah, we can do an Armory digital one. Never thought of that, really. Ooh, 83 cars staying out. Well, I guess the 83, 96, 42, these guys all kind of pit maybe about, was it 5 laps ago? When was the last caution? 3 laps ago? They might be able to make it to segment 2 or through segment 2 without any extra pit stops. We'll see. It'll be very close. Lap 14. Yeah, okay, so they won't make it. No way. I like to keep real tracks for points races. Exhibition races can be fictional. I don't mind. Very busy pit road, but everyone gets away cleanly. Should be going back racing this time by. Hits on the pace car are out. Not looking good for Lane. Shaw and, well, the 18 car is right up there. That's gonna really mix up the strategy, or the I guess the game plan for a lot of these racers. Have a slow moving chicane right up there. A bit of drama happening between the 9 and nobody caught up on that apron. Oh, get off the apron, guys. Yikes. 43 is slow. Happening with Price losing power. This is quite the clusterfuck for the restart of the race. That's weird. Oh god. Hopefully nobody gets a black flag from that. But here we go. 9 car is going to get pinned up behind the 18. Nope. Thinks better of it. Will the 13 do the same? The room's there. Looks like the 5 is going to pin him. 13's going to get shuffled way back now. He needs to get around that 18 ASAP. Ron Marks going from near the front all the way to the back. Nowhere to go. That's got to be frustrating. Ron Marks the fastest car out there, I think. Finally getting around. Hopefully he doesn't lose the draft from that, but 6 car of Carpentier getting beat. Oh wow. The 3 car barely making it on. The 96 car is leading. Or sorry, 2 laps down. Like he might not get that back if the yellow comes out. The caution came out from the 43. Just as well. Very slow on the track. Cause an accident. Price has lost at least 1 lap. Doing 5 miles an hour. Before it'd be quicker to tow that car, buddy. Of just driving around like an idiot, doing, walking speed. This will give the 83 and 42 an opportunity to come down pit road. They don't, they're silly. Of course they were silly not to the last time. What's happening over here? Bit of a mix-up in race position. The 5 should be ahead of the 33, so that's probably what's happening here. Maybe they'll have to wait until the turn so they have a bit more space to maneuver. Well, what's going on with the AI? The last 3 laps or so have been a little wonky. Let's go, Johnson. Put your signal on. Make a move. There we go. Go, go, go. Finally. Rookie. Not getting it. And looks like everyone else is going to come down pit road. Huge break for the 83. Finally coming down, and the 82 right there. 82, or sorry, 42. Just joining us, Matt. The 5 car got shuffled behind the wrong car, and then that's kind of what they do, is just 99, 33 were waiting for the 5 car. Go around them. Easy pit stop for these guys. They won't lose too many spots. No collisions because of the off-sequence pit stops. Is this caution number 5 already on lap 24? That's a lot of yellows. Oof, very close between the 29. With the 41 and the 89 held back there. Some damage or what? Doesn't look like they're going to catch the field in time. And the caution has come back out. That's a huge break. I didn't do it, or else you would see this come up. It wasn't me. The 5 car in the apron. Looks like the 83 is behind the 85, so maybe some retaliation between team. It's midnight here too. I'm tired, but I'd rather do this tonight than tomorrow. Right. One's caught up now. 41 still on pit road. Lap down. That's another one a lap down. Accident. 6 car was involved in an accident. It says I did not see the 6 car in a wreck. What happened to our 6 car? That's very strange. That is a very strange DNF. And just sits there. Okay, he goes. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, that is why we had the extended yellow. 43 car doing nobody a favor. Oh, and he also got involved with the 41. Oh, it was one of those. I did that earlier tonight at Greenville, right, Matt? Only the 41. Oh, you didn't come down and hit me and spin me out like that. Thank God you didn't, because that could have happened to me. God. Oh, Jesus. Well, I guess we know what could have happened if you were a dickhead like the 41 car. Oh, God. I have no confirmation in my PayPal account. You're gonna have to resend that. And yes, you did hear me move my phone. I did check. As I mentioned earlier in the truck all-star race, I am a corrupt commissioner for the right price. 5 US is worth like 20 bucks up here. That's a lot of Tim Hortons. Like 10 large coffees. Alright, let's see if we can get a longer ring flag run now. Lap 26 just starting. Going to lap 40 for our next segment finish. Gonna be out with an early lead. 42 not looking as strong anymore. Did earlier. It was a 20. 20 led earlier in this race. Comes everyone's favorite villain, the 85. Getting out to dry. 96, couple laps down. Make up some places wherever they can. Retirements here and there. Gain a few spots. Ah, 85 just can't seem to stay clean. I'll remember Martinsville. Now with the 84 at Martinsville, causing the 84 to likely miss the championship 4 round. Meanwhile, he made himself locked in by getting that extra spot. Comes Ron Marks again, back from his wild debacle a couple yellows ago. And for the lead, no help down low. Field's rather spread out right now. I'd actually have a longer green flag run because of it. 99 car is left out. How is Zach Shaw doing? Doesn't look very strong, does he? Fastest lap? His fastest lap last time by, I should say. This car just does not look like it has the beans to make it a winning car tonight. Spun out early, finally starting to make his way back up into the near the top 5 anyway. '83 car also involved in that wreck, kind of made their way up together. Couple multi winners up in the top 3 now. 9, the 83. Or sorry, no. Lane did not win twice. He won once. Taking the 84 car. There we go. We got a little bit of a strung out field right now. 85 and 89 kind of holding on to the draft there. The last cars, they're 12th and 11th. That looks like the 48, 42, and 26 are a bit off pace right now. 96 laps down, but still managing to stay relatively competitive. But yeah, you don't want to be doing this if you're struggling to stay in the lead draft side by side. Not sure what the 48, 26 were involved in to cause them to be slow. Starting to yawn a little bit. Not because the racing's dull, just because I'm tired. 29, Sebastian Alonso. I think his chances of winning are done. 3 laps down. Sorry, 2 laps down. Car 43, another moving chicane on the track. Even slower in the 18, doing 160 out there. Surprising he's still running. 16 or the 18 car without a hood is doing 10 miles an hour faster. This guy is super slow. 30 miles an hour slower. That is definitely going to cause some issues for these leaders as we near the end of stage or segment 2. 8 laps to go. Ron Marks and Alex Jarvie have been the class of the field tonight. 99 of Hope Torres hasn't led any laps, but she's been in the top 5 most of this race. HRI looking very strong. All 3 cars flirting with top 5s, and here we go. 43 causing a huge backup in the leaders. Like that low line's going to get clogged up now. 9 and the 99 just squeaking out on the high side. And 43 nowhere to go, getting past high and low. Yikes. This will string them out once more. One should be going around as well. Very strung out field again. I think anyone really lost the draft, but Ron Marks has quite the lead. Thanks to that, that might not be an advantage when these guys recatch him. Go. Will they catch him in the turn, causing them to check up, or will they catch him just at the finish line? 9 car getting low with the 33. Does not look like that's going to work out. Marks is putting on a show tonight. May not have led the most laps so far, but certainly looks like the strongest car out there. Here comes the 20 of Wayne King once again. He's looking good as well. Let's say there's about five cars or so I could name that I think have a very solid chance at winning this race. Could be even as much as 8 cars that I've seen that look very strong. Being aggressive, having a fast car, making the right moves. Well, anyone's race though. We got about 11. I think the 85 might have just lost the draft. I'd say about 12 cars realistically can pull it through in the 10 lap shootout at the end of this. Jarvie going low on Marks. Jarvie won segment 1. He's gonna go back to back. You know, the 48 truck earlier this afternoon did that, and let's just say the last 10 laps did not work out as planned. Oh, sorry, the 23 car or truck won the segment 2, but the 48 dominated segment 2. Did not win it. All right. Leading lap 35 of 40 for segment 2. Who's it going to be? It's been Ron Marks and Alex Jarvie for most of this segment. Jarvie to the low side. Been back and forth between these two for most of this race. Johnson getting involved now. He's been looking uncharacteristically fast in that 5 car today. Nearly didn't make it in the open, but he's been very strong in this race. HRI, all 3 HRI cars in this top group. 2 Jarvie Motorsports. I see 2 Hughes Motorsports. The Soul WK entry. 1 VRM. All battling for 10K. The VRM and WK entries can team up. That's the 20 and the 99 who have linked up right now on the high line. They're the only 2 without a teammate in this pack. Yeah, Johnson's been pretty quick. I mean, obviously the truck series, your trucks are, you know, OP, but been overly great in this Xfinity series, but your cars aren't as strong in this series as the trucks are. So I mean, for what it's worth, I think he's doing all right. He's had probably the worst luck of any driver, I think, this season. And here comes the 18 car. Is the 13 gonna get pinned? He will. 9 car not making anything happen up high though. Looks like 9 car is gonna get pinned now. And that's probably going to ruin his segment chances. 13 car now getting around 18. They're 3 wide passing this guy. 9 car of Alex Jarvie going to get shuffled all the way to the back. And King, second late in segment 2. Jarvie still stuck behind that 18 car. As well as the 5 of Johnson. Just after I finished saying how good they were, they dropped right to the back of no fault of their own. 29 car is the next on the lists. I don't think they'll be able to catch them. Catch him in time. We'll see. Went off of turn 4. Final lap is coming up. White flag in the air. The green and white checkered flag coming up the next lap. Go lap 39. Who's gonna get this 10K? Gonna be Ron Marks, gonna be Wayne King, Archie McDonald leading his first lap. Even Hope Torres has a chance in 4th. Throw the yellow now on this backstretch. The yellow flag out. They are racing back. McDonald got the cue. He is pulling out now with Lane on the low side. Not sure it's going to be enough, man. This 13 car is looking dynamite today. Could have won segment 1, but he's coming off of 4, and it looks like, ooh, we got the 29 car potentially. No, Ron Marks is smart enough to bypass, and the 29 car just barely losing another lap. But the 13 car, Ron Marks, getting the $10,000 for HRI. That's quite funny because they won segment 2 of the truck series race as well. Different number, but same team. Now we will have our shootout for the end. Re-racking and getting all these guys back together. Looks like the 85 car kind of lost a little bit of positions. 5 car got beat by the 48 coming to that segment, so the 85 car has some damage we don't know about. Yeah, it's true. Ron Marks has been good as of late. Made the championship 4, of course, so I mean, it's not out of left field that he's doing well today, but you know, HRI has made a few upgrades, especially recently. I think I want to say at late round 2 of the playoffs, or even before the championship race, Kid Grub made some team upgrades. Finished second in the championship to Alex Darby, so these guys are no stranger to competing against each other. But yeah, Ron Marks kind of stole a victory at Bristol against his team owner, and nobody's pitting. Ooh, I guess they can make it. I hope they can make it. That's all right, guys. Whatever you say. Who's that car? Oh, isn't even a lead lap car that pit, so I think we'll maybe have pit stops for final round. Let's see. I guess not. Maybe they can make it. Okay. I thought, you know, fuel strategy was about 22, 25 laps at most. We're asking for nearly 30 laps now on fuel. Mind you, a few cautions, but only 2 caution? 4 laps of caution? Yeah. Maybe. Could be a close one. Alright, so this will give the opportunity for the 48, 85, 41, 42. Sorry, not 41. 42, 4 car. You know, the 61's a bit off pace. 26 hasn't really been fast either. I don't think anyone's really updated their pit crew except for maybe Winter Air. Vince usually upgrades his pit crew, but I'd have to check. Whoever has it handy, check the ratings for Xfinity pit crews. I would be shocked if anyone has anything higher than a 77 on any one of their pit crew stats. Isn't very high. I think people are realizing pit crews aren't as important as car ratings, but something you when you want it, you need it. Not always something you think of. Alright, here we go. Segment 3 and the 43 car is stopped on the track. Is this going to cause another yellow? Ugh. Okay, he called for a tow truck. Here we go. Segment 3, 10 laps or 9 laps to go for 200k. Who's it going to be? Can the 9 car come back up the field? Will the 13 keep the lead? And the 20 car pull up a small upset. He hasn't really been too fast all season, but strong all afternoon here at Coca-Cola Speedway. 89 car's been lurking in the top 5 for a while now. 84 back up front after getting taken out by the 85. No damage to that 84, or minimal damage to the 84. I think the 99 is probably the lowest she's been all night, in 5th place. Here come the HRI cars, the 33 and 23. To make something happen, the 9 car will slice up his way through the field. Caleb Lane getting past the slower 29 car, and the 5 car of Johnson getting held up now. We want to get in front of these slower cars sooner rather than later. You don't want to lose the draft. This is it. No more cautions coming out. At least without an accident. The 5 cars seem to have fallen back to that slower pack at the start of segment 2. Hasn't really gained too much since. Goes now. He has an opportunity to stay with the pack now. See if he can do it. These guys are gonna take a lap or two to get caught back up. We got our top, what is it, top 7 all bunched together right now. Darby back up to third. It didn't take very long at all for him to get back up there after getting slid back from the, was it the 18 car? No, it was a 18 or 43 car. I can't remember who pinned him up high. Here comes the 99 on the 20. Wouldn't be surprised if the 18 or 43 car were still a factor. Oh yeah, definitely the 43 car is going to be a factor. Even more damage on that 43. Doing 158 now on the straightaways, not even 160. Jesus, how much slower can a car go? We'll definitely catch the 18 car. The car's just coming off of turn 4. Oh. Yeah. 18 cars nearly half a lap down already. I would say they catch him. It's going to be very close. It's going to be like last lap they catch him if they do. We'll keep an eye on that, but they will catch the 43 without a doubt. So let's keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, the 13 still up front. 99 has now taken over second, and here comes Dave Grubb. Another HRI car. Had a very strong finish to the end of the season. 2 wins in the playoffs. Mind you, did not make the playoffs. And here comes the 83 down pit road. Are we going to see green flag pit stop cycle through in the final stage? Why wouldn't these guys pit when they had a chance, those idiots? And Ron Marks not... Oh, making a very late decision to go low on that 43 car. Oof, that was close. They bunched up a lot there. That was... Oh, and the 20 car is wrecking with the 5 and 84. Huge wreck. And that's going to bring out a caution. Oh, and they're still wrecking. Oh my god, that's the biggest wreck of the night. That's the big one. 84 on his roof. 41 involved. 80 for 48. The 4 car, 29 and 96. That is a massive pileup. Oh. That was huge. I hope everyone's okay. That car just getting tossed around like a rag doll. Let's go back a lap and see what happened between the 20 and the 5. Yeah, it could very well be, Keith. Looks like the 83 will stay on the lead lap because of this and eventually cause everyone to pit. So that checkup from the 43 kind of serpentined its way down the field and they clip the apron. 5 car bounces high. 84 on the high side. Not lifting, and he's punished for it. And looks like they kind of wrecked behind them. I don't know if it was reaction or what, but oh, it looks like the 48 kind of reacted to the accident. Everyone who touches that apron bounces up, and that's what caused that massive pileup. That was a big one. 84 car definitely getting the worst on that one. All thanks to the 43. Shetner, thank you very much, sir. You're just causing all sorts of drama tonight. Let's see if these guys make a pit stop. Going to the yellow here. No drama. See the pace car coming up on your right hand side shortly. No takers. No takers at all. Back live now. Just missed a big pile up if you're just joining us. Looks like the 48 car is just barely holding on to his car. That will likely be a DNF here. 43 car still running. 4 car has officially retired, and that'll bring the 96 car up a little bit further. couple of cars up a little bit further, I think, up to maybe up to about 19th. Yeah, so 96 might be the last car to gain from that. 84 is done as well. Couple spots gained from some of the guys that kind of stuck through it and, you know, kind of rode around. Gonna have a green, white, checkered finish for this all-star race. Can you believe it, folks? This is what dreams are made of. 83 car we know can make it. Question is, how deep is Lane? Lane is going to be way behind here, behind some of these damaged cars. So he's really going to have to hope for everyone to run out of fuel for him to actually gain. 13th right now. Highest running Hughes Motorsports entry, the other one just getting taken out. 43 car is about mid-pack, so that's going to cause all these guys to suffer. Of course, all these guys were involved in an accident just now, so not sure how fast they'll be anyway, but 20 car actually is pretty clean, all things considered. So we might still see him make a charge for the top 5 yet. 7th after all that drama. Here we go, HRI. All cars are in the top 6 right now, so chances are good. We got 2 Jarvie Motorsports right there in the top 5. And Hope Torres in that red Dodge. Soul Charger. I can see at least in the top 8. Here we go. White flag next time by. We got the green flag out now for a 2-lap shootout. Hope Torres looks to take the lead away from Ron Marks. Ron Marks with a great restart. Alex Jarvie up to 3rd. Looking for 2nd now. I don't think the support is there. Shuffle back into 3rd place. 3-car breakaway. It looks like the 2 HRI cars are still battling. That's not what they want to do. Oh, you can't be serious. Here come all the leaders to pit with 2 laps to go. The 89 and 20 car up front late. And you see the 83. We know the 83 can make it for sure. The white flag is in the air. Will it be McDonald? Will it be King? Or will Caleb Lane come out of nowhere and steal this victory based off pit strategy? Here we go. I'm going to try and keep an eye on their speed. Here goes Wayne King for the lead on the final lap. I don't think he's led since segment 1. He's got a bumper on McDonald. Still trying to keep an eye on their speed. They're still doing full speed. Looks like they might have enough fuel just to eke out Caleb Lane. And it's a drag race to the line. Who's it gonna be? It's Wayne King by a half a car length to win the first All-Star race for the Xfinity Series. What a finish. That's unfortunate for the 13 and 99 and the 9 cars. They were all very strong. But Pit Strategy won it today. Caleb Lane with a solid 3rd place finish from Pit Strategy. Excellent call by their crew chief. Coming up a little bit short. I didn't think the 89 or 20 would make it. I thought they'd probably run out of fuel. Looks like they're out of fuel now, maybe. But Wayne King, your Season 1/2 Xfinity Series All-Star. He'll be in the All-Star race next season if he's still in Xfinity. But wow, that's 2 exciting races in a row. Didn't see this one coming, to be honest with you, but here are your final results. I think once this 41 car comes by, it will be official. There we go. Session complete. How do you like them apples? That was a finish. Ooh, good stuff. Ron Marks getting 4th there. Rub beating Jarvie out on the pit lane. Looks like Hope Torres struggled on those pits. Finishing 8th, she dropped the most. Ooh, good stuff. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed that. That All-Star race was a bit long, but it's the last race for a little while, so hopefully you guys all got your fix. We will now commence the off-season officially. I know some of you guys already put requests in for cup cars. I will acknowledge that once everything's kind of sorted through and I got all the prize money finished for the All-Star races. But yeah, put in your cup requests now. If you guys want to do it, go ahead and do it tonight. If you haven't, I will put mine in. Yeah, there's the 89 out of gas already. Yeah, after everyone kind of announces how many cup rides they need, I would like you all to post how many drivers you want. If you're going to make any personnel changes, just tell me how many new drivers you want on your team. You want to pick somebody up in the draft, or how many draft spots you want, really, so I can start that organization. Matt Moss, thank you very much for getting the order for me. I will post that maybe not tonight, maybe tomorrow, on who's drafting where, and we'll do a snake draft once again. So if you draft first, you will draft last, second round, so on and so forth. Everyone who is in a fantasy league knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed season 2. We are now officially complete in terms of racing product. We will commence the off season, and we'll go through the driver signings momentarily. I'm going to post a little info on that for those who didn't watch this All-Star race. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed season 2. We'll catch you in season 3 with 3 series to juggle. Cup series on the roster. It's going to be exciting. We'll do the Manx 19 mod for season 1, I think, and then hopefully by then we have a Gen 6 mod we can go for the second season of Cup. But we know the Manx 19 mod is, it's a FPS killer, but I think my machine can handle it, and we'll commence with season 1 with that one. All right. See you guys in season 3. Take care.